The Durango Herald, nestled in the heart of Durango, Colorado and the Rocky Mountains, has been a local, family-owned newspaper for 66 years. We're the only source of daily local news for people in La Plata County. As news consumption habits have changed, our relationship soured. Our missteps, paired with a tighter digital paywall and a decrease in print frequency, led to a decrease in subscriptions and a general lack of connection to the news, the newspaper, and our staff. Getting accepted to the Pointer Local News Innovation Program was the hard reset we needed to re-examine the business practices and one-on-one commitment to our readers, and that's what we're proudest of.
I've been a mini publisher for editorial board outreach, convening an editorial advisory board, doing that outreach to bring in new voices and hear from a diverse segment of our community so we can improve the opinion page. It's a kind of a dynamic lunchtime conversation a couple times a month that we're enjoying as much as they are.
I was challenged to improve our digital experience for our online subscribers. Whether it's through emails, whether it's through renewal notices, we send out quite a bit of information to the customers. We make phone calls letting them know that their subscription is expiring. We put stickers on their newspapers. We're in constant contact with them all the time.
Our challenge statement was primarily around engagement with the community. And so I really feel that our team as a whole, in fact the whole company, stepped it up a lot. We just suddenly started appearing at all of these different events. That two-way interaction began happening, and what we found was that personal commitment that we had from our business partners began to improve. And what we found with business partners is they're very much interested in coming out of their stores and meeting the public in places where they're interested in being. And so we're changing the way we look at how we don't just publish information, but we invite audiences to come together.
We have sponsored quite a few events, making sure that our name got out there. We bring them something else. We bring them some joy when they see our name, or we bring them a happiness that we're actually doing some good within the community. I've seen people smile when I tell them I'm from the Durango Herald. Now they feel a connection, so they can equate that and tie that relationship together as a good experience. So I think that when they see us out and about now, it's more of a friendlier engagement.
Two of our key endeavors included identifying target audiences and hosting events. So we decided a bi-monthly speaker series would be a perfect vehicle to accomplish our goals. Durango Diaries are bi-monthly speaker series. It allows us to connect face-to-face with audiences, and each storytelling event features a different topic, which allows us to connect with different audiences. Durango Diaries has proven to be incredibly successful and popular with our community. We're finding that we're getting more people than we expected attending events, and every event is attracting new audiences, different audiences.
It brings folks that are interested in the topics that we're discussing. It brings different types of businesses that we've never worked with before. It brings sometimes kids and teenagers. It sometimes brings folks that are outside of our community.
The newsroom, we've been a little bit insulated in the past, and this is a nice way to break down the barriers with our community and meet them face to face.
The win that I've seen is people engaging with each other that hadn't really been doing that before.
I think people maybe who wouldn't have approached us previously are now more comfortable in doing so. In-house, it's also done that to a large extent. Our departments aren't so fragmented anymore. We have a lot of momentum right now, and I want to see that continue.
I think our Durango Diaries are absolutely wonderful. I think the more opportunities we can give Durangoans and county residents as well to come together to really talk about some of the issues that we face in this community. So there are really some significant issues that the newspaper is playing a role in and probably can play more of a role, and we look forward to doing that.
I think it's real important that the paper get with the community and interact with the community.
I think that it's had a positive impact on our name in the community.
It's really fun to see different voices of the community and really see the community come together.
It's a good way for us to get involved with the community and see the customers that we get to interact with every day. When you're on the phone with somebody, it's a real quick conversation. But when we're actually there in person, we get to put the name, the address to that face, and then you get to meet us as well, and so we get an even deeper connection with the customers.
But I think for the first time, the Durango Diaries, where we interact directly face-to-face with the public, has been wonderful. One of the key strategies for our business is to focus on audience. A lot of people talk about page views and clicks and circulation and number of newspapers we send out, but I focus on who's our audience and how we're reaching them. And I think the Pointer initiative has been wonderful for enhancing or enforcing that thought process around audience. What I've been really pleased with is just the team environment. We incorporated with the Pointer Group, we included not only the executive team, but sales, editorial, circulation, many of the different departments within our business. And I'm really glad to see they all work together to really understand what the Pointer Initiative was about and how it would benefit our business and the community.
The Pointer Local News Innovation Program was exactly what we needed. It's transformed our news team, pushed us to look at our audiences, and to really examine the journalism we create. We have a long way to go, but we are mending our relationships with our audiences, including my new position, effective this week, serving both sales and editorial as Audience Development Manager. Every day we receive positive feedback from our team and our community, and that encourages us to work harder to serve the needs of our community and our loyal readers.